morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Laudit Solicitors podcast. My name is Ellis Sweetenham, and I'm a solicitor at Laudit. And today I just wanted to chat you through the length of time in which your intellectual property rights will last. Now, it may be news to some people that intellectual property rights do not last forever. There are some intellectual property rights that can last forever. However, it's really important that you are aware of the shelf life of your intellectual property rights to make sure that you are getting the most out of them when you register them or obtain them. So firstly, starting with patents, a patent application can actually take a very long time. So surprisingly, it may be unusual to some people to learn that patents do not last forever. Even though you spent all that time developing your invention and filing your patent application, after a certain period of time, that patent application expires and your invention is therefore free to use for other people. So a patent application and a patent registration lasts for 20 years before it then expires. That is from the date of filing. So if you filed your patent application, say on the 1st of January 2022, if that's successfully registered, your patent will be registered until the 1st of January 2042. After that time, as I said, it will then be released into the public domain. Moving on to copyright. This is an automatic right, so there is no registration process that is needed. However, copyright protection in a work lasts the life of its author plus 75 years. So that's in relation to a literary, dramatic, musical or artistic work. So if I was to paint a painting today on the 21st of December 2020, if I was to pass away, say tomorrow, then 75 years from tomorrow, the copyright protection in that painting would cease, and again it would be released into the public domain. There's been quite a few news stories in terms of works that are coming to the end of its life. Happy Birthday, the song, recently has been released into the public domain, and also there is some news in terms of Disney and the original drawings of Mickey Mouse and Steamboat Willie. These are works that have been around for such a long time, they're now potentially coming towards the end of their copyright protected life. Moving on to trademarks. So trademarks are there to protect your brand name, logo, slogan, product name. A trademark is registered for 10 years after the application process is successful, and after that 10-year period, a trademark can be renewed for a fee, and that renewal can take place every 10 years until effectively the owner decides not to renew its trademark, or that trademark no longer complies with the criteria of a registered trademark. So if it becomes commonplace or is no longer distinctive, then that trademark cannot be renewed at the end of the next 10-year period. So effectively, a trademark can be registered forever if it is correctly renewed every 10 years. So these are just a couple of examples of intellectual property, the main types that you'll probably be aware of. I just wanted to make sure that everyone listening was aware that some intellectual property rights do have a shelf life, so it is very important that you are protecting your intellectual property and making sure you're making the most of it while it is registered. If you have any questions at all about how to protect your intellectual property, what to do to ensure that it is not infringed, or anything at all, please do not hesitate to get in touch with me or a member of our team, either through email, website, telephone, online chat. We are available at any time. So please don't hesitate to get in touch, and we'll be able to talk you through anything that you have questions on. Wishing you a wonderful rest of the day, and thank you so much for listening to the Mark Wing Podcast for Laudit Solicitors. Thank you.